One of the central themes of the March of the Living is Mishoah l'Tkuma, from destruction to rebirth. And we see that theme playing out in Poland so many times when the survivors share their stories with the next generation, and the next generation pledges to keep their stories at their hearts and to tell them to their children and to their children's children. And so, at this point of the ceremony, in keeping with the idea from destruction to rebirth, I'd like to invite two of the Holocaust survivors who have accompanied us on this journey, Ernie Bloch from Toronto and Ernest Ehrman from Montreal, to share with us what they're feeling like is to be on the March of the Living in Israel with the young people from Canada.
My name is Ernie Bloch, and I hope I won't get too emotional to talk to you. In 2009, I came to March of the Living for the first time. It was 65 years ago that I left from Auschwitz, and I came for my own closure. The impact this visit left for me is hard to describe. For 65 years, I could not cry. I've lost my father, my mother, and all my extended family there. But there in this hell, my tears finally flowed. It is my good fortune and privilege to stand here with you, you wonderful young Jews, and to be able to tell you and bear witness to all of the horrors experienced here. I'm proud of each and every one of you, and I'm certain that the terrible ruins you have seen in Poland will always stay with you for all your lifetime. A few days ago, we had the good fortune to arrive in Israel, and I know that you are all excited of being here. We visited many different sites and are enjoying the hospitality afforded us. You met young soldiers, only a year older than yourselves, and we're justly proud of what they do for the Jews the world over. They are the front lines, performing unbelievable tasks, and we must remember that we are only their backup. We are very fortunate to live in Canada, where we enjoy all privileges, but we must be vigilant so that the horrors of the past will never occur again. Our enemies don't sleep. We must be proud Jews and speak up anytime someone speaks against Israel. Thank you very much.
My name is Ernest Ehrman. I just have a short note to the young participants of this march. Some of you have been to Israel before. For some of you, it's the first time that you are in Israel. None of you, I guess, have had the experience to go to Poland and to witness the destruction of so many million Jewish lives. And I really wondered your reaction when you're coming from Poland to Israel. I can tell you my reaction. I always say this, and I just have one simple thought, one simple thing that goes through my mind, that we are coming, when we are going to Poland and then we follow it up to Israel, we are going from hell to heaven. The reason why I say this, because I'm a survivor, and I still, the thoughts go through my mind that if the state of Israel would have been established just 10 years before, instead of 1948 to 1938, millions of Jewish lives would have been spared. Now, why do I say this? Because in my mind, the proof is this. The State of Israel has been established in 1948, and unfortunately, they had to fight 3 big wars. And being surrounded by millions of enemies, it has been proven to me that the State of Israel is capable of defending itself. So in my mind, the thoughts go always through that if we had the State of Israel when Hitler was starting to gather the Jews into the ghettos, our gallant fighters, Israel would have gone and would have done its duties to save Jewish lives. The smallest thing that President Roosevelt refused to do, to bombard the railway tracks that lead into Auschwitz. I'm pretty sure and convinced today that our Israeli gallant soldiers would have done much more.